Right, I've never heard of a decor tour, just a tattoo tour, but we'll do it. This is my favorite stuff right here, the paintings I made myself on my birthday right after I moved home. They're kind of extra glittery right now because of the lighting, but this is them. I'm super proud of them. They're my only art up until the sword, actually, which I'll show you in a second. Then the rest of these objects here are my regalia. They're recreations of mystical artifacts. The sword and the mirror, we'll do the mirror first. The mirror is antique Italian. I don't know exactly how old it is, but this just came with like the packaging. I liked it, so I kept it. But it's got like a little fleur-de-lis there. And it almost reminds me of like, even though it's supposed to look like a plant, I think, it almost reminds me of like a fish on the handle. And these are like little gills. But I like it a lot. And it's supposed to be representative of the karma mirror from mythology, which you would see the karma mirror in like Tibetan and Buddhist and, you know, like a lot of the more like Eastern myths. Then we've got the sword, which is the sword of wisdom, accompanying Yama's karma mirror. So this is the sword. It had a different sheath originally, but I just painted the Firebird onto it. And the Firebird was actually, once I got it, it's a little bit water damaged, but this is my Firebird card. It's the Empress in my tarot deck. Yeah, you can see it's got a little bit of damage there, but that was essentially the transmutation of an entity. Something that would normally keep you trapped in cycles, transmuted into a spirit of transformation, mixed with phoenix energy, fire and rebirth. So when I got I named the sword Firebird after this card, this creature, this entity. And I got a sheath that had phoenix imagery. So during the TikTok ban, I painted it. This is the sword. It's got like cherry or plum blossoms there. Gold as an accent. And then this is my paint job. And the phoenix. I ended up making it gold and white and blue. Even though the traditional card only has white and blue flame, the gold was a nice accent. And I really like how it turned out, but I still need to paint the other side. But I think he turned out pretty good. I probably need to do another coat. Like some parts you can kind of see the strokes, so I'm probably going to go over it again. Then that side I need to paint still. But this is the Firebird made manifest not just in a card, not just in a philosophy, but in the actual sword itself. So that's the Yama's Karma Mirror and the Sword of Wisdom, tailored to our specific journey here. Then this one was a spontaneous kind of regalia. I've been calling it the Elysian key, which the word Elysian refers to the domain of the gods in Greek mythology. But this key represents unlocking the doors in your mind, in your life, in your spirit. The entire philosophy of the key came about from a calling. When I was at a birthday party, my sister threw a Harry Potter birthday party for her kid. And I took one of the little brass keys that she hung with, and she attached wings to them so that they were like the winged keys from Harry Potter. And I ended up taking one of those and putting it on my key ring. And I ended up replacing that one with this key because I made a bunch of keys into presents for my nieces and nephews. I'm still working on them, trying to make them iridescent and cute. It's work in progress, but this was the original key that I put on my key ring. It's getting there. And then I replaced it with this one, since I was giving the others to my nieces and nephews. But the key represented ascension. It represents this journey. The rising of the dead. Not literally, but people that were pushed to the brink. People that might not have survived their own journey, their own initiation into this process. People like me that almost didn't make it. Coming back from the brink and then rising higher than they ever could have thought possible. This key represents that, but for everybody. So, the Elysian key. Then the last one is the Chintamani, also known in like Tibetan and Buddhist mythology as the wish fulfillment gem. It was said to be a stone that fell from the heavens that had a pearl-like glow to it, divine aura. So I ended up adding a little bit of iridescence to it, giving it a slightly blue hint. It's not super duper prominent, which I like. You can still see the Widmanstätten pattern because this is a meteorite. It's a meteorite sphere encased in a glass box. And then this is an amethyst and coyote teeth necklace that is all about restraint wild energy. But this wish fulfillment gem, this meteorite, represents our purpose. It represents our mission. Twin flames, star seeds, light workers, all of us. Divine counterparts. Coming into union with ourselves and then with each other. Raising the vibration of the planet. Revolutionizing the planet. Freeing, liberating all of us. Finding balance in all of us. Leading all of us to balance. And everybody has their own choices along that road. But that is the wish. That is what these are. This portal of creation. That's what it is, really. Recreations of the imperial regalia, and then more. And then this is my skeleton. This is Jack, the Pumpkin King. He is he's probably my favorite skeleton, but he's what I do my Reiki on. Not when I'm recording, but when I'm doing Reiki on other people, it's easier to have a physical body. Like if you're doing Reiki energy healing on their arm, for example, then it's easier to do it on another arm or on the torso, on particular chakra points. You know what I mean? So the people that taught me energy healing were insistent on the use of a teddy bear. That's what they like to do, but I did not want to buy a teddy bear and do chakra healing on a teddy bear. I felt way more comfortable with something that had the anatomically similar points to a human, but that's just me. You could do it on a piece of wood and it would still work perfectly fine. It's just your process, you know? Then I got these at work. This is my blue bird. Blue jays have always been massive synchronicities for me, but this isn't a blue jay, it's just a blue bird. But the butterflies that we see here are also synchronicities. And the heron, I got it because it reminded me of my tattoo. My heron tattoo. Then, when you feel like quitting, think about why you started. And that's pretty much everything aside from my plants. Oh, this is a Will B. Bacon. Wilbur Bartholomew Bacon. He protects my plants. He's super cute. My sister got him for me. I guess she was at Dick's or Bass Pro or something, and she was like, he was too cute to pass up. But she didn't tell me that she got him. She just stuck him on my plants, and I spent like 3 days trying to figure out where this pig came from. But yeah, that's it. Decor tour complete, unless you want to go over the decor in my bedroom, but we were out of time. Somehow this was a 10-minute adventure. Well, if you made it this far, that's my stuff. Those are all my spiritually significant objects in my sunroom. Thanks for watching, everybody. Oh, and the sunflower is another big one. I'm not sure exactly how long this guy's going to last, but sunflowers are another massive synchronicity for me. Representative throughout the entire journey.